Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And if you have not subscribed already, please kindly do so if you enjoy the content. Anyway, let's get into it. And today, we're talking about the boxer Sergey Kovalev, who has been in an unfortunate chain of events of late, allegedly, apparently. Okay, so let's get into it. We all know Sergey Kovalev is scheduled to fight none other than UK's own Anthony Yarde in Russia, August the 24th, I believe. But anyway, let's get into the story. Okay, so boxing star Sergey Kovalev removed from plane after kissing and throwing money at a female passenger. Okay, so the WBO light heavyweight champion Sergey Kovalev was thrown off a plane after kissing and throwing money at a female passenger, it has been reported. Okay, so the Russian, 36 years old, was flying from Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, to Los Angeles International Airport on July the 15th when the alleged incident took place. Where are we? Okay, so the woman was made to feel uncomfortable and not safe, according to the report. The 6-foot fighter who fights Britain's Anthony Yarde on August the 24th grabbed the victim's hands, kissed her, and threw money over her, which left her in tears, according to the report. As a result, the pilot was forced to step in and had the 36-year-old ejected from the flight for improper behavior. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, the article continues. Broward County Sheriff's Department confirmed they received a disturbance call at around 7:20 p.m. on July the 15th, and a mid-30s, 6 foot tall Russian white male was removed from the flight after a heated argument. Most unfortunate. Several other passengers are said to have intervened, but no arrests were made and there will be no further investigation, according to the Sheriff's Department. Kovalev declined to comment on regarding the story via his promoter. I think his promoter is Kathy Duva, is she not? Of the Duva boxing family, the Duvas. Kathy Duva. Pretty sure it's Kathy Duva. In June 2018, almost a year to the day, Kovalev was arrested and later charged with felony assault after a woman accused him of punching her in the face after she refused his sexual advances. Jamie France filed a lawsuit against the light heavyweight champion, claiming she had suffered a broken nose and concussion, according to a report by ESPN. Kovalev denies the attack. The boxer faces up to 4 years in prison if found guilty. Kovalev is scheduled to take on Yarde in Russia on August the 24th. an attempt to defend his WBO light heavyweight belt. Most unfortunate. Most unfortunate. So, let's chop it up. Let's chop this story up. Of course, there we see Yard with his promoter, Frank Warren. Yard, the light heavyweight, looking in good shape there, chiseled. And then we see in comes the heavyweight in the form of Daniel Dubois. Also, of course, managed by Frank Warren. So we have light heavyweight and heavyweight. Big difference. Big difference. Okay. And of course, we will all remember Kovalev from his 2 fights with Andre, Son of God, Ward. The first fight, many people feel that Sergey won it. Sergey Kovalev won it. Of course, it was awarded to Ward. And first fight, second fight. And of course, the second fight, Andre Ward stopped Kovalev. Kovalev, a bit of a controversial figure, as we can see by his out of the ring antics. So, let's chop it up. Okay, Kovalev. This is the second time that we know of Kovalev allegedly assaulting a female. The first one that we know of is more brutal. That's going to court. Of course, the lady in question alleges that Sergey Kovalev broke her nose when he punched her in the face after she allegedly rebuffed his sexual advances. Yeah, if that's true, totally cannot confirm that. Condone. Cannot condone violence in that manner. Violence against a woman, punching her in the face, breaking her nose, under any circumstances is less than desirable. But if the allegations are true, they did so because she rebuffed his sexual advances, then yes, he should be caged. If the allegations are true, he should do jail time. Breaking a lady's nose because she doesn't like you? Sorry, buddy. Totally unacceptable. Not saying it's true, not saying the allegations aren't true. That's what courts are for. The courts will decide what is and what is not true. But if it is true, well, that's incredibly bad form. Incredibly bad form. And then this latest incident, which only seems to lend weight to this guy's inability to keep his hands to himself when it comes to the ladies. No, that's something that I cannot condone. Totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Keep your hands to yourself, mate. Keep your hands, keep your paws to yourself. Of course, we will let the court decide what is true and what is not. But it's not a good look when another lady who probably doesn't know who the hell you are alleges that you have also sexually assaulted her when you're already going to court for another sexual assault. It is not a good look, Mr. Sergey Kovalev. Yeah, apparently the latest woman, she just wanted to get away, not interested in pressing charges, but maybe when she finds out who you are and that you have a few shillings in the bank, a few rubles, a few dollars, a few euro, maybe she will have a change of heart and decide to proceed with a lawsuit against you. So yeah, you may have got off lucky if the allegations against you in this second case are true. You may have got off lucky, but two times, two separate women in two separate places are alleging that you made serious advances which involve putting your hands on them, and in the second case throwing money at the second lady. Quite demeaning. I hope for your sake the allegations are untrue. But there were witnesses. You may be in trouble, me old buddy. Yeah? You may have to do some of that counseling that Pulev had to do. Although I find his actions far less damaging than yours, old chap. We'll let the court decide. We'll let the court decide about the validity of these ladies' statements. But I think the second lady should step forward and tell her story. There should be witnesses to validate or not validate or otherwise the story. But it's not a good look, my friend. Unrelated ladies in unrelated places keep on coming up with stories that you sexually assaulted them. It is not a good look. Keep up with this behavior and you will bring the game into serious disrepute. A game that's already under the spotlight for different reasons. Some of them bad. You've got to knock this behavior off, my friend. You need counseling. You need therapy. Perhaps we'll let the audience decide and let the jury decide. This is Raphael Dawkins. It's Combat Radio. Have your say. Like, subscribe, comment, and share on your social media platforms. And for sure, be sure to hit that bell icon if you like the content so that you may stay updated with new news and notifications of the live shows and videos. This is Raphael Dawkins. It's Combat Radio, and I'm out.